Hi, I'm Mary with Enjoy Yoga, and today we have a short flow that I had the privilege of joining some of our friends over in Miss Campos's class this week to do, some first graders. So if first graders can do this, you can do this. So find some space around you. You need to be able to take your arms out in front and go down like that to the ground, and you need to be able to step behind you about that much. So you need a little bit of space in front and a little bit behind. All right, find your quiet feet about hip width apart. You can look down and your feet are like train tracks. And then we're gonna open with some sun breaths. So inhale, reach the arms up, palms come together, and then breathe out, exhaling, hands through heart center. Flowing with your breath, breathe in, big circles. And breathe out through the center of your body. One more like that. Breathe in. Maybe you look up at your hands and breathe out. Okay. Now we're going to take that same breath and movement, but we're going to go down to the ground. So I'm going to turn to the side for a different view. So you'll inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, take the arms wide and let your chest lead. You're flying like a bird all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees if you need to. And then pat the hands up the legs, flat back, long spine. Pat the hands down the legs, pat, pat. Bend the knees and sweep the arms all the way up. And breathe out, hands through heart center. We'll do that again. So breathe in, take the arms wide. Breathe out, arms go wide again, chest leads as you fly down. Maybe you caw like a bird. Inhale, pat, 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 pat up the leg. Exhale, pat, 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 pat down the leg. Bend your knees, long spine, and inhale, breathe in, come all the way up. And the palms come back to meet in front of your heart. Good job. All right, now we're gonna do a lunge. I'm gonna stay by the side again. So plant your left foot and then take your right knee in front of you and then breathe out, step it behind you. And it doesn't matter how far, you can make it close behind or further behind, either way. And then lean the body forward and you're gonna slowly come to only be on your left leg. So to help you in this, find a point to stare at a little bit in front of you and let your belly button squeeze towards your spine, so you can still breathe, but you're engaging your stomach, okay? And maybe your foot just comes off a little bit. Maybe you tilt so your body is parallel to the ground. And if you want, you can be an airplane or a bird and take your arms out to the side. Got a little birdie in the background. One more big breath in, big breath out. Bring your hands to your hips, step that right foot back, and then bring it forward. Shake it out. And we'll do that on the other side. So plant your feet down and let your left foot come up. So your left leg comes up, and then step it back. And so settling in here, doesn't matter how far back you step, but enjoy a moment here in your lunge. And then when you're ready, leaning the body forward and find your warrior 3 or airplane or bird. There's so many names for these poses. Keep that belly button pulling gently towards the spine. You might wobble a little bit. Just keep breathing. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Hands come back to the hips. Step the left foot back and then bringing it forward. All right, shake it out. We'll do one more. We're going to do another balance. So we have a lot of balance today. We're going to do tree pose. So take a moment to pause and really, maybe even close your eyes and imagine your left foot planting down into the ground. Maybe it's growing some deep, deep roots. Your left leg's getting really strong. Bring your hands to your hips. When you're ready, take your right leg and maybe start by keeping your right toes on the floor and just putting your right heel against the leg. Let that right leg open up, and this might be your trunk, your tree trunk. Two other options are you could take it, the right foot up against the calf, or you could take that foot against the inner thigh. So any of those options, but you don't want to put it on the knee. So choose your tree trunk. Let that right leg open up wide, strong trunk, and then maybe you keep your hands here in this position, or perhaps you start to grow some limbs. And trees are not necessarily symmetrical. Most are not. So go ahead and find some different tree limbs. And maybe it's a windy day. Maybe you're wobbling a lot. So just notice that. That's okay. And even if you come out, take your time, set it back up. One more big breath in. And big breath out. Get really big and bring it back down. All right, we'll do that on the other side and then we'll be all done for today. So take a moment, plant your feet, right foot plants down this time. So maybe visualizing some roots going down the right foot. And then your left foot sets up. So maybe you keep the left toes on the floor and the heel goes against the ankle. Maybe the foot comes into the calf area, or maybe all the way up to the inner thigh. Remember, above or below the knee is best. So find your tree trunk. Make sure that left bent knee is open. And then allow your hands to become branches that move. This is almost like a robot, but we're a tree. Breathing here. Let the belly button pull towards the spine to keep your core strong. And notice if it's more windy on this side or less. One more big breath in. Big breath out. And then get big and lower down. All right, shake it out. We'll close with a sun breath. So find stillness in the feet. Inhale, bring the arms up. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for this practice. Enjoy feeling a little stronger and a little more balanced. Namaste.